So long story short, I'm in this GED class, and I was trying to take this GED. Now, mind you, I dropped out when I was like in the 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade, because I couldn't really read, right? So I didn't like school like that. So I'm in the GED class. I take the pre-GED test. I think I failed it 2-3 times. So I stopped going. So I said, well, I'm just gonna go back to the streets drawing art, drawing street art. So one day a phone called my number. It was a number. I wasn't gonna even answer it, but I answered it, and it was the teacher. She said, "You gonna give up on yourself?" And I'm like, "Now I ain't gonna even lie to you. The woman was so pretty. That's the only. that's you understand? Her beauty." I said, "Man, I'm coming back." You see what I'm saying? So I went back. Right. Long story short, she asked me, "Why you drop out?" I said, "Man, because this test, you timing me on it, and they asking me stuff I don't know. I'm coming out the streets. I ain't. You understand? You know how these tests is. That stuff is unbelievable, especially social studies and science." I said, "Man, I can't do that. That shit is too hard." So she said, "I'm gonna teach you how to take a test." I'm talking about this is a million. This woman right here, I'm gonna tell you the story. This is how I'm telling her I know how God was with me. She said, "I'm gonna teach you how to pass a test." She said, "Read the question." She said, "Look at the multiple choice, A, B, C, and D, E, whatever it is. Eliminate the ones you know for a fact ain't the right answer.
Right.
And the ones you think may be the answer, make your best answer." Boom. I said, "All right, I'm gonna do that." She said, "Go take the GED test." Now, mind you, the GED test is 7 hours long. So you gotta do three and a half one day and come back the next day. So long story short, I go take the GED test. Then you gotta wait 2 weeks before. Now I don't know what it is now, but that's how the thing was in Nashville. You have to wait 2 weeks to get the results. So 2 weeks went by, somebody called my phone. I said, "Hello." They said, "May I speak to Ashahi Muhammad?" I said, "It's him." They said, "I'll just let you know you passed the GED test with flying colors," and hung the phone up. Now listen. My mind told me they called the wrong Muhammad. That's what, listen. I said, "Man," so I called the number back. Didn't nobody answer. So I'm like, that woman, it can't. So I drove to the school, and the woman printed off. I said, "Let me see the proof. I need proof." Because see, mind you, I'm on drugs. I come from being in shelters and rehab. So when she printed it off, I think you had to I don't forget what it was, but I passed it so far. I remember getting in my car crying. I just started crying, because like I told you, see, a drug addict, when you come out the streets from being a drug addict, right? You got no self-esteem. Not low self. Now, I ain't saying low. I said no, like none. Because the world, you ain't got no voice when you're on drugs. You see what I'm saying? You don't even exist to the real world. So what I'm trying to say to you is this. When I passed that test, I called my mom. She was like, "For real?" I said, "So somebody told me," they said, "You know you can go to college, right?" I said, "Well, right, straight up."
Oh, they done told you something, didn't they?
Yeah, so I went to college. So when I went into college, it was an art college. It was like right up that was my dream. You see what I'm saying? My dream was, but see, when I was on drugs, to get a GED and go to college was like saying I'm going to the moon one day.